Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Li Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, is trapped in the kind of nightmare that she could have never imagined for herself on The Bold and the Beautiful. The doctor has just found out that her adopted son, John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, fathered a child with her sister, Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park. Lee recently was on a mission to figure out who the biological father of Poppy's daughter, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, was. Luna had tricked Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, into believing that he was her father for a hot minute. Then everyone believed that a washed-up rocker named Tom Starr, Clint Howard, was Luna's father, and he wasn't. Lee really feared that her ex-husband, Jack Finnegan, Ted King, had slept with Poppy and fathered Luna, but he hadn't, so he also isn't her dad. All of these negative paternity tests led Finn to take not one, but 2 DNA tests, and he is Luna's biological father. After telling Luna the truth, he knew that he had to tell Lee as well. Finn telling his mother that he slept with Poppy at age 18 is probably one of the most difficult conversations of his life. He didn't want to disappoint her, so he hoped to be able to keep the secret buried forever. Li was disgusted to learn the truth and believes that despite his age, her sister took advantage of him. It only got worse when she found out that Finn fathered Luna, who is incarcerated for killing 2 people and kidnapping his wife, Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. A confrontation is imminent. Lee immediately texted Poppy, telling her that she needed to see her and Poppy was on the way. The sisters just recently began to take steps to repair their relationship. Li finally believed that she had been wrong about her sister for years and has been trying to make up for all of the disparaging remarks. Poppy, for her part, was thrilled to finally have Lee begin to act like a real sister to her. That's all over now. We know from the spoilers that a physical fight is coming and that Lee, rightfully enraged, has her hands around Poppy's throat. Will Lee be able to control her anger and stop before she kills her sister? Or will she be catching a case of her own and end up behind bars? What do you think? Introduction. For years, The Bold and the Beautiful has brought drama, passion, and unexpected twists to our screens. As the characters navigate through love, betrayal, and intrigue, the latest revelation promises to throw the Forrester family, and many others, into turmoil. Fans have been speculating for months about the truth behind the mysterious Poppy, a character whose past has been shrouded in secrecy. As it turns out, Poppy's true nature is far worse than anyone could have imagined, and the shocking news pushes Lee to the brink of madness. In this deep dive into the drama unfolding on The Bold and the Beautiful, we'll explore the devastating discovery that leaves Lee horrified, how it affects her relationships, and the ripple effect it has on the entire show. What happens when Lee, a woman who has always prided herself on her ability to remain calm and collected, loses her composure? What secrets is Poppy hiding, and how will the Forrester family react to the devastating truth? Chapter 1. The unmasking of Poppy. Lee Finnegan has always been a figure of grace and control. As the matriarch of the Finnegan family, she's kept her personal and professional life in check, often displaying a sense of mystery and elegance. However, even the most composed individuals have their breaking point, and it seems that Lee is about to hit hers. For months, she's been hearing whispers about Poppy, someone who is supposed to be a trusted ally and friend, but something about the woman never quite sat right with her. Lee's suspicions only grew when she began noticing strange coincidences and small discrepancies in Poppy's behavior. She couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to Poppy's past than she was letting on. But Lee, always the careful and calculated one, bided her time, watching, waiting, and hoping that her instincts were wrong. The last thing she wanted was to bring unnecessary drama into her life. After all, she had dealt with enough in the past few years, from her troubled relationship with her son Finn to the shocking resurrection of her ex-husband Jack. But as the story unfolds, Lee will be forced to confront the truth about Poppy, an ugly truth that will shatter her perception of the woman she thought she knew. Chapter 2. The bombshell revelation. It all comes to a head when Lee accidentally uncovers a hidden letter while going through Poppy's personal things. The letter is addressed to someone named M. Carter, a name Lee doesn't recognize. What catches her eye is the fact that the letter is dated years before Poppy ever came into the picture in Los Angeles. Upon further inspection, Lee realizes that Poppy is more than just a charming socialite. She is a woman with a dark past, one that she's tried to bury at all costs. The letter details a series of disturbing events, blackmail, manipulation, and a string of broken relationships. But what truly sends Lee reeling is the mention of Poppy's involvement in a high-stakes corporate sabotage plot. Poppy isn't just a con artist, she's a ruthless, calculating individual with no morals. Lee feels her stomach churn as she realizes the extent of the lies Poppy has woven around herself. It's clear now that Poppy has been hiding her true nature behind a carefully constructed facade of kindness and compassion. Devastated by this revelation, Lee tries to make sense of it all. How could she have been so wrong about someone she thought she knew? Her anger bubbles up as she begins to process the betrayal. This isn't just a personal betrayal, it's a family betrayal. Poppy's lies have infiltrated the very core of Lee's life, and she knows that this truth cannot remain hidden for much longer. Chapter 3, Lee's breakdown. In the following days, Lee finds herself unable to focus on anything else. Every time she closes her eyes, the image of Poppy's deceitful face fills her mind. How could she have been so naive? The anger and betrayal fester within her, and soon she becomes unrecognizable to those who care about her. Her relationship with Finn, already strained by his troubled past, is pushed to the breaking point. Lee's obsession with uncovering the full extent of Poppy's crimes leaves her distracted and distant. Finn tries to reach out to his mother, but she is too consumed by her rage to listen. The one person Lee can confide in is Ridge Forrester, a man who has always been a trusted confidant. But even Ridge is taken aback by the level of fury Lee exhibits as she recounts her discovery. Her calm and composed demeanor has given way to raw emotion, and Ridge fears that if she doesn't find a way to channel her anger, she could destroy everything she's worked so hard for. Lee's breakdown isn't just emotional, it's physical. She stops eating, she stops sleeping, and she isolates herself from her family and friends. She spends hours combing through every detail of Poppy's life, convinced that there must be more to uncover. The weight of the secrets Poppy has hidden begins to take a toll on Lee's health, and it becomes clear that she is spiraling out of control. Chapter 4, The Forrester family confronts Poppy. As Lee's breakdown intensifies, the Forrester family begins to take notice. Brooke, Ridge, and even Steffi become concerned for her well-being. They know that something is terribly wrong, but no one can understand why Lee is so fixated on Poppy. It isn't until Lee finally breaks down in front of Steffi, confiding in her daughter-in-law about the letter and the truth behind Poppy's past, that the rest of the family realizes the full extent of the threat Poppy poses. Steffi, who has always trusted Poppy and considered her a friend, is shaken by the revelation. She cannot believe the woman she once admired could be capable of such terrible deeds. As the truth begins to spread through the Forrester family, everyone is forced to confront the fact that they've all been living under a lie. For some, this truth will be the catalyst for a series of confrontations that will change the dynamics of the family forever. Ridge, in particular, is furious that Poppy has been allowed to infiltrate their lives for so long. He demands that she be confronted immediately, and the family agrees. Poppy, however, isn't so easily intimidated. When confronted, she denies the allegations, claiming that Lee is simply out of her mind. But the evidence is overwhelming, and as the walls close in around her, Poppy begins to crack. Chapter 5, Poppy's final betrayal. As the pressure mounts, Poppy's true nature is revealed in even more shocking ways. She isn't just a liar, she's a master manipulator who has been playing everyone for fools. In a final act of betrayal, Poppy exposes her ultimate plan. She has been secretly orchestrating a takeover of the Forrester family business for years. Every move she made was calculated to weaken the family's influence and set the stage for her to seize control. The Forrester family is left in shock, unable to comprehend the depth of the betrayal they've suffered. In the aftermath, the Forrester family is forced to regroup and decide how to move forward. The damage caused by Poppy's scheming is immense, and it will take time to rebuild the trust that has been shattered. Lee, however, finds herself at a crossroads. She has lost not only her sense of security but also her belief in herself. The woman who prided herself on her ability to see through deception has been duped by the very person she trusted most. Chapter 6, Lee's Redemption or Ruin? In the aftermath of Poppy's downfall, Lee is left to pick up the pieces of her shattered life. As she contemplates her next move, she faces a difficult decision. Will she allow the betrayal to define her, or will she rise above it? The Forrester family may never be the same again, but Lee's journey toward healing and redemption is only just beginning. The question remains, can she forgive herself for being so blind, or will she forever be haunted by the shadow of Poppy's betrayal? As the dust settles, the Forrester family looks to the future, knowing that they will never be the same. Lee, once a symbol of grace and control, has been brought to her knees. But in this new chapter, there's hope that she may find her strength once again, and perhaps even uncover new layers of herself that will change her life forever. Conclusion. The Bold and the Beautiful has always been a show filled with shocking twists and emotional turns, and the revelation of Poppy's true nature is one of the most devastating plotlines to date. As Lee grapples with the truth about the woman who betrayed her, she will face challenges that will test her strength and resilience. The fallout from this betrayal will affect not only Lee but the entire Forrester family, as they struggle to rebuild their trust and navigate the tangled web of lies that Poppy has woven. With Lee's journey far from over, fans can expect even more drama, intrigue, and heart-wrenching moments in the episodes to come. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.